Yo, what's up? Here's a review for Miss Marvel episode 6. This is the season finale. So, before I get into the spoiler stuff here, I'm gonna say this episode really unlocked a lot of stuff for the Marvel in general, the universe in general. So, I will say if you have not watched Miss Marvel as a TV show, probably watch it now. Give it a chance. It is kind of, Disney Plus, kiddish, Disney Channel ish, but I do think it has its moments that are really, really good. And if you can get through all that stuff, give it a watch. I enjoyed the show for what it is. But now to go into the spoilers for episode 6, season finale. This is going to heavily be spoilers here. This episode was really, really interesting to me in that you're kind of getting a lot of what I wanted here, as far as, Kamala finally putting on her suit, getting it from her parents and stuff like that, her telling her parents about her powers and everything. And, I enjoyed the conversation that she had with her parents, even though it seems like they were a little bit too okay with her having powers, but I did find it to be a funny scene and stuff like that. And then you get her finally at the end of the episode having her showdown with Kamran and with the damage control as well. So as far as this episode itself goes, I think it was a good episode. I enjoyed, especially the end scene where you got Kamala Khan doing the Home Alone thing, where she sets up a plan and they all fight, kind of running away and getting chased by damage control by throwing the baseballs and everything else at damage control. That was pretty enjoyable. And I did like some of the speeches that went on in this episode, or just kind of the, dialogue that went back and forth. I enjoyed some of that. But I would say that, especially for what it ended up being, where Kamran is the kind of not villain of the show, but ends up being kind of mostly somewhat the antagonist of at least this episode. You just don't really get as much as you want out of it, because not only is he not built up that greatly, nor is his mother, which is giving him the powers in this episode. And I really, really wish they spent more time with that, and just, spent more time giving him giving him backstory, giving him more time with Kamala Khan. We spent 2 episodes previously in Pakistan, so you don't really get a chance to really, flush everything out here in this last episode, because we spent so much time away from New Jersey that it's coming like we're coming back and we're just trying to hurry and finish everything up. But I do think that they did some things right. Her conversations with Nakia was really good. I liked when the damage control came into the mosque, and how that and the whole city that kind of surrounded and got behind Kamala and everything else going on was really well done here. I like the end here where the city also kind of, surrounds them and to protect Kamala and all that stuff. That was really nice. And, there are some things about these episodes that are really, really working for me, and some things that I'm like, I just wanted more out of this. I just wish that they had more time to flesh things out. The visuals were okay here. They were really stretching the crystallized constructs that Kamala is using. It works sometimes, and sometimes it's like, especially when she goes in big in at the end of the episode, it hits the point of, okay, I wish, you can see where, like, maybe, if it's done a little bit better, you can make it a little bit more better. Maybe if it's like surrounding her whole body when she goes in big, and it'll give like a better look to how it looks on her. The crystallized stuff doesn't really go around her face, so it just looks like they put a head on top of a CG-ish body, so it looks a little weird there. Also, when she's having conversations, I really wish they would stop having her take her mask off. It looks really, I don't know, it's just a superhero thing I kind of get tired of. They don't need, especially her, she's just wearing a little goggle mask. Like, does she really need to take that off to have a conversation with somebody? We can get the emotions out of that. You ain't gotta have her keep lifting and lowering her mask and stuff. But yeah, like I said, as far as the rest of the episode goes, it was pretty chill. Like I said, it's the show has its moments, but then it also has its moments where you go, I kind of want more from it. I want to spend more time with some more characters. I want them to really flesh things out. And you could tell they're really rushing stuff because of the 6-episode thing that Disney Plus has for some reason, where it's like, these shows need at least 8 to 10 episodes to really, really flesh these characters out, or you just got to pull back on what you're doing for a lot of these characters. There is something really, really big at the end of the episode, to where, okay, they're hinting at some stuff. You get one part where Kamala's having a conversation with Bruno as he's leaving the country, leaving the States to go to California to school, to where he tells her that, there's something going on with you. I checked your genetics, and it seems like you're having a mutation. And you kind of hear the X-Men from the 97 X-Men show, the theme song behind it. So I guess that's as clear as possibly can be, allude to that Kamala may be the first mutant in Marvel, or in the MCU, which is going to be very, very interesting how they handle that. I like it. but I want to see where they go with it. I've never been a crazy big fan of the Inhumans, or even thought that Kamala Khan's character needs to surround the Inhuman storyline. It could be with anything. I think that there's deeper stuff to her character than just the Inhuman stuff, so I'm interested in that. And then you get the what was it, the end credit scene of Kamala in her room hearing something, and it poofs her out and poops in Captain Marvel. So that was really really interesting, and I'm very very interested to see where they go from this. It's alluding to her being into the Marvels movie, so that was pretty cool. And I like Captain Marvel's new suit and hairstyle and stuff like that. All that looked pretty chill. So yeah, as far as a rating for this episode goes, I enjoyed it for what it was, but it wasn't great. It's probably somewhere around of how I felt with Captain America, Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode season finale. So I'm probably feeling that about it, where I'm like, it's fine, but it's, it doesn't have that greatness to it. I probably like it more than that. So I probably have 3 out of 5. Yeah, 3 out of 5 stars for the season finale. So yeah, that was my review for Miss Marvel, the entire season and the last episode. So yeah, the entire season I'm at the same score, 3 out of 5. Yeah, it was a fine season, just not great. So yeah, that's my review. I'm out of here. Peace.